We're here with Coach Justin Ray and Ryan Batte of the Thomas More men's basketball team after their victory in the round of 32 over the Stillman Tigers. Coach, opening statement.
I'm just so proud and really happy for these guys. We were in the same position last year. It fell short, on our home floor. So we know what it feels like the other way around, and I didn't shy away from talking about that. And I think with time you forget how much that hurt. I tried to reopen that wound as much as I could. So those guys remembered losing here to Morningside last year in front of a crowd like that, and having to sit in that locker room and look at some guys who would never play again. Man, this team all year long has battled through a lot of adversity. I thought that those guys were going to go on a nice little run and maybe overtake us there for a second, and these guys just made plays, like we have all year. A lot of those teams, man, they punch us and we punch back. So just really, really proud of these guys. So happy for them, all their hard work. Getting to go to the round of 16 is pretty special for the first time ever in school history.
Talk about some of your seniors that playing their last game in the Connor Convocation Center and the atmosphere that you all had.
Yeah, well, I mean, a lot of these guys, I don't know Thomas More basketball without Luke Rudy and Garen Birch and those guys. So, Logan Swackhammer, all these guys. I thought that they wanted to go out on a high note. I thought it was pretty special that they get to host it and have, on borrowed time, you get 2 more games at home. And our crowds here, I played small college basketball. I've coached Division II, Division III. It's special here. It doesn't matter who we're playing. We get a solid crowd, and then when it's a special game like this, it is unbelievably loud in there. So I can't thank our fans and supporters and parents of our program enough, for spending time and coming over here and supporting us and being louder than hell and really creating a tough environment to play in.
Ryan, after the tough loss in the Mid-South Conference Championship, I saw you for a quick second. You were hurting. Obviously that loss did not sit well with you. Talk about your own and your teammates' ability to come back, bounce back, and get now to the round of 16.
It was tough losing the conference championship, but we used it as fuel. We got back into practice hard, prepared for the tournament. Still haunts us, but we moved on. We got to get ready. We had to get ready for the tournament, so we got our heads back on straight, worked on the things that needed fixed, and came out here tonight and the night before and did what we had to do.
We'll open up to the media. Dan?
Any one of those plays, Pack's play, Ryan's play, Jolly's play, it could have gone the other way. And as you said, somebody stepped up and made a play. Any one of those jump out at you and you just said, that's the one we had to have?
Man, if I had to pick one of those, what are you going with?
I'm saying Pack's
offensive rebound. That was kind of demoralizing. They got to stop, and then Pack flies in there and jumps over top of everybody and gets it back in there. Right out of the timeout, we ran the same play twice in a row. Reed Jolly got opened up in the middle and scored it. Then we ran it again, and it opened up. It didn't work the way we wanted it to, but that's the Luke Rudy 3 from the top. So those 3 plays in particular are sticking in my head.
What do you do when it's going the way it was? They had a 10-2 run, and then it turned into a 25-11 run, and you're sitting there. What are you thinking? What are you doing?
Well, you've got to, I saw a lot of people in the stands going like this, tell me to call, timeout. Those guys got themselves in a situation they can get themselves out. I'm not calling a damn timeout to bail them out. But I knew we only had 2. We had 2 timeouts, 1 full, 1:30. I wasn't going to burn one with 4 to go, 3 to go, whatever it was. I thought we were okay. We were getting good looks. They just weren't going in. And we're the 4th most efficient team in the country. So, if the last couple shots didn't go in, I knew they would start. It's about the quality of shot for me. we were getting good looks. We've got good players. If we continue to get those looks, they'll go in. So that's why I wasn't in panic mode. Just keep running, executing our stuff, and keep getting good looks, and that's what we did. That's what they did.
What are you telling yourself, Ryan, at that point? When it's the 10-2 run, the 25-11 run, what are you telling yourself?
It's more getting the guys together. We got enough old guys to know that we're fine. We've been in that situation before. We got guys that can make shots, make plays, and we trust each other, like we said in the past before. We got a lot of players that can make shots. We got RJ who can get downhill, Luke who can make shots, Pack who's flying in there getting off his rebounds like you've seen tonight. We just got guys that are able to do whatever it takes to win.
Do you guys know who you play now?
I have no idea.
Either Montana Tech or SAGU or.
It's one of the, but you know the winner of that.
Yeah. I'll be honest with you, I didn't even look at it.
Okay.
Who we would run into.
I do have to thank you. I covered the Northern game Tuesday. I sat through one of those where it started going and then they never got it back.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Well, as many AAU games as I've coached and coaching Division I, II, III, and now NAIA, you just you've been in that situation before. And if you've coached good players, good teams, most of the time it's going to go your way. If you've got guys you believe in, sometimes it doesn't. And you've got to deal with that and live with the decisions that you made. But that's tough when it's not going your way and you want to hit the panic button. But I tell these guys all the time, when it's not going well, you got to stay poised. Like, I got to do the same thing. And I didn't think a timeout at that particular time was going to do much for us. I can bark things out, and I don't need to bring them over and draw it up. They can do it.
Do one more question.
When they started going inside to the King kid, was there an answer you guys had, or was it just, he's that good in that situation?
He's really good.
Yeah.
Ryan Batte's soft. Yeah. No, we were trying to double him. That was the game plan the whole time. When he catches it that close to the rim, and when it comes in from the top, it's extremely hard to do that. So we were trying to not let that happen. And when he was successful, that's when he got going. That's what was going on. It was coming in from the top, and he was catching it too close. We switched Pack and Batte. He did a better job on him, but he was still getting loose and getting some good looks. The last possession defensively, we actually blitzed the ball screen. We trapped it, and that forced him into a quicker shot and not throwing it into him. And luckily they just missed it.
And you didn't foul. That was good defense.
The biggest thing was they had 5 offensive rebounds. They averaged 14. And so they did a hell of a job. We knew that guy was going to score, but you can't give them second chances.
And you didn't foul. I think they only got, 3 free throws in the game or something?
4,
like that.
yeah.
4 in the game. Yeah.
They coming in?
Yes, thank you guys. Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Yeah.